Is that okay? But that's right, because we added this today.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, okay. We added a few slides after we gave you the handout.
excuse me, my hearing aid.
Oh, okay, well, I wasn't talking about it.
My hearing aids in this room are not.
Okay, we added some slides to the handout after I gave it.
Okay.
So, are we happy to forward those slides to you? We will, and you can.
And then we'll get them emailed out to everybody.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
Because we added some things.
Sorry.
No, that's perfect. Thank you very much. I'll try to speak up a little. Hey, what are the characteristics that we need to talk about? It's called the hidden curriculum. Now, the hidden curriculum refers to information that if you are neurotypical, you know without being taught. But if you have autism, you don't. And if you have ever been with a person with autism and you have thought something like, I have never had to teach anybody this before, or I thought everyone knew that, or it's common sense that. Okay, you're talking about the hidden curriculum. So things that you expect typical children to know, our kids need to be taught. For example, children are supposed to do what their parents say. Some of our kids don't understand that rule unless they are directly taught. When the sign says toilet broken, use floor below, it means to use the bathroom on the next floor or story down. That's actually a true story from an autistic friend of mine. Our children are literal. Okay? If you pass gas by accident, look quickly at someone else as if they did it. Okay? Our kids are the ones like, in the most inappropriate time will say, I just passed gas. Okay, because they don't realize. And when someone says, does this make you look fat? Typically we always say, no, unless you like Santa Claus. So, what sort of things do you expect children to know during a Santa visit? I can think of one. Like, we expect children to know not to pull your beard really hard. Okay? An autistic child may not know that unless they are directly taught. Okay? And what other things do you think a child with autism might not know unless they're directly taught relative to a Santa visit?
Don't poke me with a candy cane.
Okay. Okay. They may not know how to use a candy cane. Exactly. Okay.
Why they might think it's a weapon?
They smell it, it goes over their forehead and their cheek. Smell it.
No. Maybe our kids don't understand how to wait in line. Okay. So there are those things that are called the hidden curriculum or unwritten rules. Okay. What other things would you expect most kids to know during a Santa visit?
Well, I think we expect them to know about sitting on our lap.
Okay, and a lot of kids may not know about that. We're going to talk about supports to kind of help that get along. Okay, what else? Yes.
You expect to know some of the general knowledge, like Rudolph red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, okay. And some of our kids may not know that, or they may present with you a logical argument while it's physically impossible for a reindeer to have a nose that lights up because you cannot have electricity in that. Okay? No, and so our kids may not know the common lore. Okay, good. Anything else you can think of? Yeah.
They may not know that they're expected to have a list prepared in their head of what they want.
Exactly. Our kids may not know that, it's likely that Santa's going to say, what do you want for Christmas? Okay? So our kids need to be prepared. Somebody said something.
Flashing camera.
Oh, flashing camera. Oh my gosh, yeah. They may not know that camera is going to flash. And if it surprises them, we can have a meltdown. Excellent. Ross Blackburn, who is a woman with autism, things by herself. Sir?
You've shown us the meltdown, and you say, telling us things that can cause the meltdown, but you haven't told us how to handle a meltdown.
Well, that is the next part, and Santa Charles, you are advanced by about 4 slides, so. Okay. Why can a visit, this will be very quick, but why can a visit with Santa be difficult? Okay, what can be difficult about the before part? Standing in line and waiting, good. Knowing what they're supposed to do. Okay, being able to get through whatever it is they need to get through to get to the line to see Santa, okay? For example, if you are in the mall.
A demanding parent.
I'm sorry?
A demanding parent.
Demanding parent, yeah. Okay.
Being around other kids.
Being around other kids, like too much noise, stimulation, and bodies. Okay, excellent.
I have a question for Santas. I wonder this. Is the hardest part of being Santa sometimes the parents and not the children? That just occurred to me. It's just like teaching.
Or co-workers that don't understand. Co-workers, a photographer. Look here,
yeah.
hey, watch it. Did you shave today?
Great idea. Yeah, we might want to consider a handout for photographers or coworkers.
Oh, we'll do it. We'll send it to Santa John.
Okay.
Send it to worldwide.
Well, you guys can do with it whatever you want. They are yours to keep. Okay, during, what can be hard?
Sitting on Santa's lap.
That's right.
Something they haven't seen before.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like there's this strange guy, you want me to sit on his lap?
Taking pictures.
Taking pictures, exactly.
Some of the things they have on these sets, like
Oh.
well, in Bass Pro, they have caribou, they're supposed to be rangers.
Oh, yeah.
All that, and they have like it's supposed to be Santa's workshop with elves on the roof,
Yeah.
and even non-autistic children. What's that help to?
Yeah, what's that doing up
That, but
there?
Yeah.
these sets now are getting more and more involved.
That's right.
That's part of the experience.
Right. Okay, good. Now, afterward, what could be hard?
They don't want to leave.
Leaving. No, exactly, because they've had a really lovely time. They're just getting used to it and their turn to learn.
Is that a problem sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, will they hang on to you in your beard and just refuse to let
I like
go?
that.
They like you.
That coat with the
Yes.
fur and it's all done. It's not a-
I totally get it. I would hate to leave too.
They've made a new friend.
Well, since we get to get this late, and there's other children I have to see right now.
Right, yes.
You know,
Yet you are telling them the rule.
and
What it is.
earlier, I've had children being very, they waited in line 2 hours and they come up to me, they don't want nothing to do with me. I call them to come up, and the parents say, yeah! Oh, it's not the parents.
Okay, we have a tips for parents sheet that we want to share with you. And we may need to modify to add some of the items that you were putting on here. So,
But I had children that were so reluctant now to get up,
Yeah.
stand behind your chair, and let them sit in the chair, and then even walk into the picture, because they didn't want nothing to, and that's how it works.
lovely.
Okay, parents still like being.
Yes. I think I've been there. Yes.
I've also worked with some mall companies, namely Cherry Hill and Knorr, and they don't like to have it, but the individual mall manager will accept autism hours. Just before you
Yes.
open the set or you close the set, and then the people that are working with you have the special training, and we will bring special needs people in about every 10 to 15 minutes so they don't have to wait in line, so that you can have that personal time and go on from there.
Cherry Hill, New Jersey?
Yes, it's one of them. And basically, it's the only one now, or one of the largest.
It's a photo company.
Okay,
They have assumed other corporations.
okay. I don't love that. Okay. Now we want to move into what do we do? Or what do you do? And we're going to talk about 4 things. And we're going to talk about preparing the child. We're going to talk about making the visit as predictable as possible. We're going to talk about the props that you will need and how the child can practice. Okay. If you remember from the autistic brain, our kids like things to be predictable. They need to know what is going to happen around them, what they're supposed to do, what other people will be doing around them, and also what to do if things don't go as they think. We also, and we're going to show you some strategies, they need to be predictable. Okay. We mentioned earlier that a peanut butter sandwich 365 days a year can be very comforting for a child. For the child to know exactly what is going to happen will allow him to be successful. They like it when things stay the same. Props. Okay, we're going to show you some things for our very visual learners that you can use with our kids to allow them to be successful. And we're going to show you some ways in which children with autism can even practice for the Santa visit before the visit occurs. And this can occur at home or at school, really, in any environment. Children with autism, just like the rest of us, if they get a little practice ahead of time, they do much better. So, yes?
I got a question. I know this is specifically for autism, but how about Down syndrome? How,
No, yes, okay. Here's the thing. Brilliant question, okay? These supports work with almost all special needs populations, okay? And they are absolutely 100% essential for autism, but they will enrich the child with Down syndrome, or the child with Fragile X, or even a child with a mental health challenge like depression or anxiety. So we hope this will have a broader application for you as well. Thank you for saying that.
And tomorrow we're doing PTSD. A lot of what you're learning here applies for children that are dealing with heavy-duty trauma anxiety. So.
Excellent. Okay. There is something, and it's called a social narrative. You can call it whatever you want, but sometimes it helps our kids to read a story, if you will, or have a story read to them about the Santa visit. Now, if this story is on the Santa America website, but if this doesn't follow exactly what your Santa visit looks like, you're going to need to write your own. And we'll show you how to do that. It is really easy. But
One of the things that happens is once it's in the story and then they go and it's not like that, what can happen? A meltdown. So make sure your story is as close to what is going to happen for your Santa visit as possible.
So here's an example of, okay, and this story can help prepare the children because they can do it beforehand. It will help make it predictable for them. It is a prop, and they can use it to practice. This social narrative says, I'm going to visit Santa Claus. Santa wears a red suit and has a white beard, and has white hair and a beard. He brings presents to girls and boys. I may have to wait in line to see Santa. If I do, I can think about what I want to say. Some children sit on Santa's lap, stand next to him, or sit next to him to tell him what they want for Christmas. Santa usually asks children questions. Santa also likes to talk and listen. I will try to visit Santa and answer his questions. I will probably feel excited and happy when I get to talk with Santa and tell him what I would like for Christmas. Now, the thing that is important about writing a story like this is, and there's a handout that is coming that shows you the elements, but you want to make sure, as Elisa said, that it follows what happens. And also, you want to make sure that you are using flexible words. Now, what I mean by that is, even though the children always stand in line, you're going to say, usually children stand in line to wait for Santa. Because what if at one time the child does not have to stand in line? He will like, oh my gosh, you are a liar. Okay? Well, no, because typically you are, because it didn't happen that way. So you'll want to use words like often, usually, most of the time, and you want to avoid words like always and never. Also, you'll want to use the I because it's for the child, okay? I am going to visit Santa. You also want to make sure that you write it at the child's level. And so you want to write it very simply. And if you want to put pictures in to enhance, you absolutely can. And again, this needs to be written so it matches yours. Now, it can be on one page, or here is another Santa story that comes from this website, and this was written as a little booklet. It's called Going to Visit Santa. Soon I will go to visit Santa. Sometimes Santa is at the mall or a store. Other kids might want to see Santa too. I might need to wait in line. Okay, again, might. I will try to wait nicely in line while the other kids have a turn to visit Santa. That's something I didn't say. If the child is going to do something, say, I will try. Okay? Because the child may not ultimately be successful sitting on your lap, but the thing is, you know, maybe he's trying. We want to recognize that. When it is my turn to visit Santa, I can sit on Santa's lap or stand next to Santa. Wherever possible, if you're writing a story and there is a choice, tell him what the choice is. Okay? I can stand next to Santa or I can sit. I can have a candy cane or a brownie. Santa might ask what I want for Christmas. I can tell him a toy, book, or game I want. Now, you also may, for some kids, have to put in there, I can tell Santa one thing I want for Christmas. And Casey has a list of 417. I also get to take a picture with Santa. I will try to stay with Santa and look at the camera and smile. My family will feel happy to have a nice picture of me with Santa. After we take a picture, I can tell Santa, thank you. Then another child can take a turn to visit Santa. I am learning about visiting Santa. So this kind of story will be given to the child, or if it's on the website, the parent is directed to that website to share it with the child in advance. Now, if not, I mean, this could be even passed along if the children are waiting in a line. Yes?
We also have, believe it or not, on YouTube, the Santa America channel. On the Santa America channel, there is a video that Brenda helped with the script on that we did too many years ago because it needs to be redone, but about 10 years ago, that introduces a child to Santa Claus. And the video is intended so that parents and children can sit and watch the video before they go as often as they want and talk about it so that there's an understanding of what Santa looks like, who Santa is, and what might the expectations be.
And if you use a video, do not be surprised, parents will know, that the child might watch it 10, 20, or 30 times. Because it will allow the child to learn and feel comfortable. And here are the guidelines for writing that social narrative. Okay? You want to write down the steps of what's likely to happen. Write it from the child's perspective. I use words that are flexible, like usually and most of the time. If you want the child to do something, always say, I will try. Give choices when you can. Okay? You can sit on my lap or stand next to me. So whenever there is an opportunity, you can take a picture if you want, or not if that is an option. You want to end with something positive, celebrating the child, and make sure the child has a copy. Yeah.
And the other thing with, this is a great opportunity for you to write your social narrative for children.
Yes.
So to point out, put your pictures in it, so when you're doing an event like this, and say, you're going to see Santa, there's a picture of you. Because one of the problems that we recognize with the online video that we did, kid may watch this 30 or 40 times, and then he goes to see Santa, said, you're not Santa, you don't look like the guy I've been watching.
Yeah.
So we recognize that's an issue. So doing this kind of thing for your own and distributing it to special needs families is perfect.
And if you decide to write a story like this and you want some help with it, Lisa and I will be very, very happy to provide you assistance. Okay? And also, if you say, oh my God, I mean, you can even handwrite this. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be highly technical. The kids don't care. They just care that it exists. And so it doesn't have to be like done really well, but if you know a teenager, they can do it. Okay. Sometimes our kids need a visual of what is going to happen during the Santa visit. And it can be just this simple. 4 pictures. Stand in line, sit on Santa's lap, take a picture, say goodbye. Okay? And as the child checks in, you can have a copy of it. Okay? It's on the Santa America website, and so parents can be urged also, download this so that your child knows what's going to happen. Now, this may not be the way your Santa visit looks, so what do? Make your own. Okay? You can use magazine pictures. I use Google Images on this one. I think Lisa used images on Google Images on the one you
Yes.
Okay. So you will have hopefully a customized story that talks about what's going to happen and maybe a set of pictures. And what you find is if you've done this, chances are the child's going to come with those pictures. And if he is sitting there with you, you might even take that and go, yeah, you stood in line and now you are sitting with me. Next, you're going to have your picture. Now it's time to say goodbye. Okay, the next thing is the video that Santa John was talking about. You know, take out your phone. Make a video of a Santa visit. Okay, or, you know, have someone videotape you while you are sitting with a child so that they know exactly what that Santa visit is going to look like. And every one of your videos is going to be a little bit different. It's based upon what your visit looks like. But our kids will watch these movies over and over and over again. It's called video modeling. But as Santa John said, make your own video. Now, if you cannot make your own video and you want to use the video on Santa America or someplace else, make sure that the parents know that there are going to be changes, that this is not exact, and the child will be told that sometimes this will happen at a Santa visit. It is better, though, if you have your Lisa, power card strategy?
I taught for many years, and there was a strategy that I created that was kind of like social narrative, but it takes it a step further, because what we're going to do is we are going to use the child's special interest, and the idea is that their hero has had a similar problem, and what the hero did when he needed to solve the problem. So sometimes when we think about what the special interest is, it's pretty easy. So the example I'm going to show, I think I'm going to show a Superman one, which is pretty simple. So if your interest is Superman, that would be your hero. But what if your interest is washers and dryers? Ideas?
Who would be
The
a
main
hero?
man.
The main man. Yes, or if they like dinosaurs. If they're little, maybe we do a personified dinosaur. The dinosaurs, talks. If they're older, would we use that, a talking dinosaur? Probably not. For the older child, it would probably be, I'm gonna say this wrong.
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist. I have a daughter who is a perinatologist, and I confuse those two words sometimes.
Okay.
So here is an example of what the story is. Now, in the first paragraph, we're going to see that Superman